Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kristen. So good to see you guys again. I haven't filmed in probably about a month or so. I got really busy, and then probably about 2 weeks, it's been about 2 weeks ago now, my father-in-law passed away, and a week before that we spent taking care of him before he passed. So it's just been really busy, lots of stuff that we have to get done, the funeral, going through his house and all of that stuff. So I haven't really been focused on filming videos, but I am still panning. I am still posting on Instagram. I'm trying to at least keep up with that since I always have my phone with me. But I wanted to get this video filmed because I had a couple people request a quarterly update for my 2017 makeup use up. So it's a little bit beyond that now, but I figured better late than never, and rather than wait till the 6-month mark to film this, I decided I would go ahead and film this now. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the products that I finished up since the beginning of the year, and as I've collected them all right here in front of me, it's actually quite a bit more than I even expected. So I'll go ahead and get started just in no particular order. But the first thing I have sitting here is my Lush Emotional Brilliance powder. This is a pink toned powder that I was using to set my primer before I would put on my foundation. So I completed that up. I did start all the way at the top at the beginning of the year, and or maybe this was in another project, I can't remember, but I have a mark here, so maybe that's where I started with this project. But either way, it's completed now, so that's finished. The next product I have is my Brulee eyeshadow from Wet n Wild. If I have photos of these, because I'm not sure how well I documented, but if I have photos of these things, I will go ahead and post what they looked like when I started this project. Some of these things are measured on paper, but this would be definitely something that has a picture if I took one. So that is my Brulee eyeshadow that is completely finished. This is also an eyeshadow. This is Beaches and Cream by Makeup Geek. So as you can see, this is completely finished. This pan is totally empty. And one more eyeshadow that I finished is actually Stars and Rockets. This is boring because this is just the pan. I did have to repress this because it smashed, and I did lose quite a bit of this when I was applying it. One, it got powdery, and two, I went to go dust off a little bit of the extra after I repressed it, and almost all of the rest of it fell into the toilet. But I did get another couple uses after that. So I still consider this completely finished because eyeshadows are a big thing to go through. So to have used that much of the product, I feel like I got my money's worth out of it. And I have one more eyeshadow product. This is the Bare Minerals Little Duo, and this was in the shade Mixologist right here. This product used as a highlighter, and I have not dipped into that other shade, which is called Cognac. I couldn't even read it. That is called Cognac. I have not dipped into that at all. But the only thing that was in this project was just the Mixologist. I finished my Urban Decay Plushie eyeliner. This was very recently, so I'll go ahead and show you that in my book here. So that is my Tarte Urban Decay Plushie. As you can see, I started up here, and now I am down to there. The next product I have finished is my MAC Teddy Eye Kohl. This is actually stuck up in the plastic cap, so I'm just going to show you on the paper where I started and where I ended up. So that was actually right next to my plushie. As you can see, right here is where I started with my Teddy Eye Kohl, and right here is where I finished. And I put the date. I finished that on the 8th of February. I used that on my lower lash line, and then I switched over to my plushie, which was really nice because I would top it with browns and things like that, and it would take away the purple look, but sometimes it would give it just enough of that purple look that it would really accent the eye look, and it was really nice. And the last, second to the last product I have that I have measured on paper is my Jordana 24-hour, 12-hour made to last. That's what it was, 12-hour made to last, and that is on the front side of this sheet. So I will go ahead and, so that is where I ended up with this 12-hour made to last pencil. It started here and finished right there, and I finished that on the 5th of, I measured that on the 5th of April. I don't remember when I finished this, but it was quite a while ago now. So that is that, and I guess maybe I didn't measure this on there, but this is the Tarte Flush Cheek Stain, and this is finished all the way to the cap. So what's here is like plastic, and it's finished all the way down to that, and actually just a little bit deeper into that plastic ring there. So that is finished. It was really nice to finish a cream blush. That was awesome. And I finished this Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. It was really kind of dry. I wasn't able to use it for very long, but this was listed as one of the things that I wanted to finish up. So I was able to finish that. I finished my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NW20. I'm not sure where I started with this project. I want to feel like I started with the top line, but I don't know. Like, I tried so hard to not start a project with previous lines, but maybe I did because I have all of these lines and I know that I didn't do all of these updates. So anyways, this is finished. I know I had at least a little bit left, if not, you know, just this much left in this when I put it in the project, but I did go ahead and finish this. I finished my Tarte Guard 30 in the respect that it expired at the end of January, so I did use it all the way through the month of January. This is the one, yeah, this is the one that expired in January. And I got some really good use out of this so that I didn't waste all of this product. But this is finished for the purposes of this project. And then I have my pink Warm and Cozy body mist that I did finally finish. Again, I have all these lines that are starting to rub off. You probably can't even see them. I don't know where I was when I started this project. Again, I should have watched my previous video, but given the craziness of my life lately, I just wanted to go ahead and get this video filmed. So this is finished. This is my Urban Decay Naked Medium Light Powder. I'm pretty sure that this was brand new, or I had just started using it when I filmed that video. And the thing about this was it just busted and broke. So I didn't even have the opportunity to repress this. It kind of just went everywhere, and it was such a soft powder that I wasn't able to recover much, if any of it. So this is finished, although most of it was wasted on the floor. So that was it for all of the products that I was able to finish or complete my goal on for this update. I have what I think is all of the products that I have at least worked on. You're not going to see progress on all of them. Again, I will insert pictures if I have pictures to go with each product. Some of them are just measured on the bottles, so you'll see that too. I don't know that I have everything. If I don't have everything, I will try to have, you know, everything that I didn't have in this video at the next update. But I think I have the majority of the things that I have been working on for this project. So I'm going to go ahead and get into those products, starting with my Laura Geller Spackle Tinted Under Makeup Primer in Ethereal. This is one of several primers that I'm trying to work on and finish up this year, and I started way up here. It was brand new, totally full when I started this. I started up here and I am now down to here. I'm actually probably a little bit further, and it actually probably looks like I'm not even down that far, but this is just product that's stuck to the side of the bottle. So I think I've done really well with this, but I may not finish as many primers as I had hoped to this year, because this is probably going to take me another at least month and a half, 2 months potentially to finish. The next product I have is my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Foundation in the shade 115, and I started up here with this product, and I am currently down to here and possibly even lower. I just can't bend it any further than that, but I'm definitely getting puffs of air when I go to squirt this foundation out. So I'm definitely very, very close to finishing this product. I have another foundation product. This is my IT Cosmetics CC Plus Illumination, and this isn't quite an accurate representation of this. The pump stopped working for some reason, which only happened to me with my last IT Cosmetics CC foundation when it was very close to finishing, but I still had probably like half the bottle of product left, so I had to cut this open. So this is actually, in order for it to stay closed, I guess I could kind of pull this up. So this is more of an accurate representation. This is where I started up here, and this is currently where I'm at right now inside of here, and I'm having to go in here and scoop this out with a spatula in order to use it. I've been using the Ready Set Gorgeous foundation primarily because I'm almost finished with that. I just want to finish it, but this was getting a little bit cumbersome to try and use, and I was also trying to use my Becca Opal liquid, and I wasn't going to use it with this because this already has illumination, so I've been trying to just use that with my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and put this box in my lap because it will be easier for me to just pick products out of. So I will go with hair products just because they're the bigger products in here. This is my Bedhead Sugar Shock hair bodifying sugar spray, and this is where I'm at with this. This is where I was at when I started. I did have this in my Sweet On Project Pan, and I haven't used it since. So I don't know the fate of this product yet, but I'm going to keep trying to work on this. This is my Garnier Fructis Marvelous Oil 5-action hair elixir, and again, I am not quite sure, and I didn't mark it this time, but I am right here with this, and I'm not sure if it was this bottom line or the top line where I started with this. I know this has been in other projects, so those lines may be from other projects. I'm sorry that I'm really kind of a mess with that, but the point is I have progress. The point is I'm probably going to finish this by the end of the year. And the point is, even from here to here, I've made quite a bit of progress with this hair oil. So, sorry guys, just roll with it with me. And that is that product. I'll do some fragrance products just because I have them right here. This is my Pink Beach Sun-Kissed fragrance. Right now I'm focusing on a different perfume, so I haven't really been using this. This is where I'm at with this right now, but I'm pretty sure this is probably where I started at the beginning of the year because I have used this quite a bit even since the beginning of the year. So that would make sense that I've had that much progress since the beginning of the year. You can't really see that smaller line, but it's right here, and then there's that line there. So that's it for my Pink Sun-Kissed fragrance. This is my Clean Skin perfume, and this I believe I marked over here on this side for the beginning of the year, so I'm just a tiny bit lower than that. I'll go ahead and mark it just for visual reference for you guys. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see that difference, but so that darker line was where I started, and then there's a lighter line underneath that I just made. So not a whole lot of progress with this, but I've been focusing on other things. But I really, really love this fragrance, so I really want to get back to it. I have some eyebrow products here. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is I started right here at this line, and I'm currently right down to here. I'm hoping you guys can see those lines. I don't know how well it's zooming in. I've also used my MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Brow Set in Emphatically Blonde. I can't tell my progress on this, but I am still getting products, so I am still using this. These two have been my everyday brow products, so these should probably be, you know, getting used up. I would guess that this one's going to be gone fairly soon. This is really difficult because it's starting to get that smell that one of my other ones did. I was much further along with that. I'm only using this in the tail end of my brows and this in the beginning part of my brows. So neither one of these are getting like completely, you know, I'm not using one for my entire brow. I'm using both. So it's going to take a little bit longer. I may have to declutter this one if it starts to really smell. This is my MAC lip conditioner, and I actually think I started the project right here. And I am currently right at this line right here. I use this every single night as my nighttime lip moisturizer. I have two mascaras in this project that I'm still using. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Sculpt Mascara. This is still going pretty strong. And this is my MAC Zoom Lash. I really, really love this mascara. This one is okay, but I really, really love this one. I don't know how far I am with either of these because they're both working for me right now. So I'm going to keep using these. This is my Hourglass ambient lighting palette, and I really was just focusing on the center shade right here in Incandescent Light. And as you can see, it's got quite a dip right here. I was using that underneath my eyes for a while just to illuminate underneath there. I haven't been using it as much. I don't know why. Just kind of haven't really been in the groove of using it. But I'm glad that I have some progress there, and I hope to hit pan by the end of the year. The next product I have right here is my Tarte Classic Blush. And so this is what this looks like right here. I've expanded the pan quite a bit from the initial video, but I am focusing on some other things right now, so that's not getting much use. But this is another blush in my project. This is the NARS Orgasm Blush, and I did have to repress this, so, and it's actually crumbling. Okay, so I just had a bunch of this crumble off, so I just crumbled it into here. But this is what this looks like. You can see I've got some pan showing there. I didn't repress this too well, so I don't expect this to last very long. But I do enjoy wearing this as a blush every now and again. I have my Becca Jaclyn Hill palette. This is kind of useless to show this to you because there's not much progress here. But I do have, you know, some divots into here and also into Champagne Pop. I have not touched the shade in Blushed Copper. I'm trying to sell my full-size Blushed Copper, so if anybody's interested in purchasing that, let me know. I'm selling it probably for close to regular price, if not a little more. I put it up on eBay for $45, but if you guys want to leave me offers down below, that is fine with me. I just want to get it sold because I do have it in here. So this is just a couple highlighters that I'm working on for this year, and no real progress to show you. This is my Physicians Formula Quad in Quartz Quartet. I already shattered one of these shades, which is fine. Down here, I really only want to, you know, finish these two right here. And I have hit pan on this one, really close to hitting pan on this shade as well. This is in my 7 Pans by Summer. And I definitely want to finish these two shades before the end of the year so I can kind of get rid of, so I can get rid of this palette right here. This is my Too Faced Sun Bunny Bronzer. I don't even know that this is really on this list, but I put it in here. This is not Oh, yes, it is. Okay, so I wanted to hit pan on this. This was my goal for this year, but I do hope to actually finish this up. I did have to repress this also. I didn't even have pan on this yet, and it shattered. So I had to repress this, and this is what it looks like now. You can see I have side pan over here, and I'm probably going to hit pan over here too because it's separating from the side. But that's what that looks like right there. So hopefully I can finish that this year. And one last thing before I have to measure the rest of these products. This is my Color Tattoo in Shimmering Sea. There's really nothing to show you here either, but I did use it just a little bit. So that's what that looks like. But like I said, I just wanted to at least pull the things that I know I've been using so that I can show them, you know, to you what kind of progress I have on those products. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more products to show you, and all of these I have to show you measured on my paper. I'm going to go ahead and show you these products, and then I'm going to show you the paper. It's just easier for me to do it that way so that I don't mess up any of these products. So the first thing I have here is my Rimmel Scandaleyes eye pencil in Bulletproof Beige. This is actually starting to come out of its thing, as you can see. So I can see how much product I actually have left. Can you believe this? Look at this. This is how much product. Well, it may have broken off, to be honest, but this is how much product I have and how much like stick I have left. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So what I might do is once I finish up what's left here, I'll keep sharpening down, and I may still actually have more product than what is there. But I will go ahead and show you on here. The Rimmel Scandaleyes is right here. I started, and that is where I'm at currently. So right there. The next eyeshadow stick is this Laura Mercier Amethyst, and I will go ahead and roll this completely up for you. And so that's how much I have left of my Laura Mercier Amethyst. And my progress is actually right here. So I was right here when I started, and I'm right here right now, which is surprising to me because I feel like I've used it quite a bit, but that is the only progress I have on that. And then I have this Rimmel Exaggerate black eyeliner, and this is how much I have left. Since it's black, you can't see where that ends, but right where my finger is how much product I have left. And that probably actually on the back. So that is right here. You can see I had started right there and very little progress. Started right there, very little progress right there. I'm sorry if you can't see these, guys. It's difficult for me to keep zooming in and out, so I apologize. And the last two products I have, I only have 2 minutes left on my filming time, is my L'Oreal Collection Privé by Frida. This is Frida's Nude, and this is what this looks like currently. And that is actually down here. So if you could see my slanted measurements, I started there and then I'm right there. And my very last one right here is my Too Faced Naked Dolly Mini, and this is what this looks like right here. And that is actually not measured. Oh, that's because there's very little progress on this. Even though I used it, it just has a little bit of a dip. So you saw what it looked like. That's pretty much it. Two things that are not on here are my Makeup Forever 3C lip liner, the small one, and then my Urban Decay Native lip liner. I'll show you my Urban Decay Native lip liner started up here, and I'm down to here with it. It's inside, I just didn't grab it. And then my Makeup Forever 3C, I can't find that, so I don't know where that's at right now. I'm not going to call it lost yet because I don't think it's outside of like any of my makeup bags or my purses or anything like that, or my house. So it's here. Two other things. I lost my MAC High Tea lipstick. I was probably about halfway through using that, and I was very, very, very close to finishing my MAC Naked Bud, and I lost that before I finished it. So those I counted off as finished in my project. The High Tea is the only one that I'm going to really say that I didn't finish. I did finish my Naked Bud for all intents and purposes. Again, I got so much use out of it that I feel like I can justify that. I literally have 15 seconds left to film this video, so I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry it's been all over the place, but I really, really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys in my next one.